Have you ever craved a smoothie or a milkshake, but you have a problem? The power's out, but you do have a big car audio system with lots of big high power amplifiers, and you're wondering, is there a way I can power a blender with this? In today's video, I'm going to show you, is it possible with a high-powered amplifier to do that? Now, in the past, we've seen people like Steve Meade wall socket subwoofers. Yes, this looked really cool with water on the top, but today we're doing something different. We're actually going to try to make something with a car audio amplifier other than music. But speaking of music, if you want to see if we can play music through a blender, make sure you stick around to the end of the video. Now let's interview an expert to find out if this is possible. So today I'm going to talk to ShawnK, who is a longtime car audio installer and recently an amplifier technician who's actually designed amplifiers as well, so we can find out more about this blender and car audio amplifier phenomenon.
As long as your amplifier is able to produce 60 hertz at approximately 120 volts AC RMS, then the blender will work. You're really going to need an amplifier that's large enough to produce the voltage that's required for the device. So smaller amplifiers might work to a certain extent, but realistically, you're going to need a pretty big amplifier to reach that 120 volts that the item needs to really work to its maximum efficiency.
Check links in the video description. I will have all the products that I use for today's video. I did purchase a new blender, so I would not mess up the one we already had if this didn't work. I also purchased one of these kilowatt meters, which gives you the total power output in watts. Also amps pulled, and there's a lot of other features this thing has. Shows you the frequency as well. So what we're going to do is hook it up to the blender here and find out the consistent power that's being pulled. It's around 265 watts. And next up, we're going to show you the setup that we have using the car audio amplifier. Do it blendo, we'll find out. 12 volt battery, car audio amplifier, 60 hertz tone, voltage, blender, speaker output, going here to an adapter. Now, let's see if we can get it to blend. Turn on amp, 12.6 volts from the battery. Here's the AC voltage coming out, 4.6. We've already got the blender turned on, so let's turn it up. Here you can see the motor speeding up based on the voltage coming in. Also, we're experiencing around 40 ohms of impedance for this device, and there's your 110 volts. Watching water swirl is cool, but let's see if Smooth D can make a Smooth E.
This is not a Mickey Mouse program!
Here's our smoothie. It turned out great. And so yes, you can power a blender with a car audio amplifier. But what if we don't use this 60 hertz tone and use some music? Let's find out what happens. Have you ever heard a song played through a blender? Let's try some Space Age Hustle. I will play the music very low in the background so you can hear exactly what's playing. Here we go. Let's try Ice Flow.